So let's start with the writing task first so you can present your idea. We'll begin with the line in the budget first, and you will go through some vocabulary and collocation to describe the number and also the model. Okay. Can you see my screen?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, good. Please help me to read the vocabulary and also the example here. You can
Okay.
start with the one on the left side first.
So the first one is rise and increase.
Mhm.
The figures rose from 20% to 45% over the period.
Good point. The next one.
Climb steadily. Temperatures climb steadily throughout the decade.
Mhm.
Plummet dropped sharply. Profit plummeted following the economic crisis.
Now the next one.
Fluctuated consumer confidence fluctuated throughout the year. Bottom out reached a low. Exports bottom out at just 5% in 2008. Stand at the, the figure stood at approximately 30 million in 2000.
Okay, we can move on to the right side. You can continue.
Search soar. Sales surged dramatically in Q4.
Yeah, quarter four.
Decline fall. The unemployment rate declined sharply after 2010. Remained stable. Level of prices remain relatively stable between 2015 and 2018. Rich peak hit a high.
Mhm.
The figure reached a peak of 80% in 2020. Account for coal accounted for 40% of energy production.
Mhm.
Approximately, roughly, sales were approximately 2 million units.
Okay, that's good. So from this vocabulary list, you know how to describe the trend when it go up. And this is some collocation which can be important when you focus on the writing task one. And this is my summary. Okay. And I will show you the template with either the main structure of the writing task one when you describe a line graph or the bar chart here. So the first sentence is the introduction. You need 1 or 2 sentences to introduce the name of the diagram. So you can use this one. This is the main sentence that you need to introduce the topic. Okay. And then you can
Okay.
build the overview. So we have 4 different layout. The first one introduction, the second one is overview, where you will describe the main model and you don't mention the number at this point, okay? Just show
Okay.
that you can see this is the upward trend or the downward trend, and which one is the highest figure and which one is the lowest figure, and that's all. In the body number 1, you will focus on the figure in the timeline, specifically. Okay. And in body 2, you follow the same thing because sometimes you can see 2 items or 3 items. So now you can divide in each body to describe the figures, the number, and also make comparison. Do you get it?
Yeah, okay.
Okay. And please note that the length of the writing task one have to be above 150 words. And you cannot use abbreviation. That means you cannot use things like to try to make it short when you speak. That is one. Okay.
Okay.
For example, that is one. Wasn't had to written in the full formation. Was not. Okay.
So just write all the words down. We do not shorten
Yeah,
any words.
you cannot make it short or you cannot make it simple. And here I saw some
Yeah, okay.
example. A lot of students cannot get to higher band because they cannot show the vocabulary in higher level. Like this one. If you use the word show exactly just like the topic, then you cannot get a higher score. If you can say illustrate the changes or compare something, it's better. And then the next one, it increase, it decrease. You have to remove that kind of sentence and change to a verb to describe the upward trend with the feature of it, like this one, significantly or sharply, steadily, things like that. Okay. And there's no conclusion in task one. We only have introduction, overview, body one and two. That's the most important thing. Okay. And if you can make a comparison like this one, you can get higher score. Okay. If you can say like higher than A is higher than B, it looks simple. But if you want to get higher score, you have to change to like A has higher proportion than B. So add more details and look it like a professional explanation. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Now we will have some exercises. I have a model answer here to see the full paragraph when you want to do the writing test one. And I already shared you the link so you can have a look at it after class. So this is just
Yeah.
one example and focus on this one. You can start to write and make the comparison of other tests. Okay. Now we will focus on this exercise at section 4. Can you see the part 1? You're going to paraphrase the sentence. Look at number 1. The budget showed the number of tourists visiting 5 countries in 2022. And I will go back to copy the template. You're going to use this one, but then you add the detail based on the exercise here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Now I will show you how you can input your answer here. Focus on the circle. Right here, you can see a pencil. That's right.
Uh,
From your laptop, you can see a pencil here. If you click to the pencil, you can see a black bar with a lot of tools right at the spot that I circle. Then you will see an icon look like this one. Do you need me to explain in Vietnamese for you?
I do understand you, but I don't see any, the
Uh,
the pencil icon.
I think it's
Just
right here at the left
just
corner.
a white blank space. Doesn't
Okay, so
have
can you
any.
move your mouse to there? You can see a pencil and it
I
will,
don't. I don't see any icon in the far left corner.
okay. If that's not possible, then you can insert your answer in the chat box. You can see my message here.
Okay.
Yeah, you can input your answer here. And I will show you the template so you can start to make another introduction based on the original one. Yeah. Let me know when you're done.
Yeah, right. Then the first one.
Yeah,
You
I saw
change.
that. The bar chart illustrate the number of tourists in 5 countries in 2022. This is your answer. And I will change a little bit. There is no S in the bar chart. The number of tourists in 5 countries in 2022. Now we will have a look at the answer here. Okay, you're almost there. You should need to better phase the number into the volume. That means you will find the synonym to change the content without the meaning. Sorry.
No, so you want to get higher, so you have to use the more advanced synonym of the words.
Yeah, mostly the synonym in some advanced
Okay.
words. Just like keep the illustrate for every task one that you do to create your style of writing. But mostly if they see illustrate, definitely you can get 6 or 6.5. And I know that your time is limited now, so we have to cut short and focus on what can help you gain the score.
Yeah, okay.
The same thing with number 2. You can have a look. The live rap show changes in the price of oil from 1980 to 2020. So that will be the same thing like before. You're going to spend some time and share with me how you better phrase this one.
So I write to the checkbox for you.
Yes? Yes, Blink.
Okay. Can you check? I've done
Yeah.
this again.
Oh, yeah, I saw that. The live graph illustrates changes in the price of oil between 1980 and 2020. And here is my suggestion. Okay, so here from the changes, we can use fluctuation. Oil price, the price of oil can be oil prices over a 40 years period from 1980 to 2020. But you're almost there, so that's good. Now we will practice to describe the trend. In exercise number 2, you're going to use some word and verb to describe the trend here. And I got some details. In 2010, the number is 20 millions, and then it's increased to 35, but then went down in 28. Okay. So just like how you can describe the trend based on the collocation, and I will put something like this one. Okay. So focus on the numbers and the time. You can share with me how you're gonna describe it in the chat box, okay?
Yeah.
You can also spend time for number 2 as well.
Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah, can you check the
Yes,
story
I
here?
saw that. Uh, Now I will put it on the screen. In 2010, sales stood at 20 million, reaching a peak of 35 million by before falling down to 28 million in. It should be in.
Oh yeah, I typed the wrong letters.
Yeah. It's just a typo mistake, right? Okay. In 2008, unemployment, and you can add here like rate stood at 8%. Actually, I will explain to you what is percentage and percent. Okay. This is a noun, and this just like number. Okay. If you see 8 with this one, I will call the percentage of unemployment. But if you only see this one, you see the different percentage represent a number with the unit. But if you want to talk about the unit or the symbol, just say percent. That's a different. And I will fix here for you. Okay, if it's already, you should use in past sentence because the number is already recorded.
Oh yeah.
That is one. And here is my suggestion. And you don't have to say down in each one, just falling.
Yeah, okay.
Now you will practice to write the overview. So this is the template of overview that you will use. Overall, is it clear that with the main trend and then with your second observation, and I already have a suggestion for you. Among these items, countries, all of them, the number of all of them went down. Oh, sorry, went up. But you can see C, country C, show the highest number here. And I will put the overall here for you to have some reference. All right, you can start to write the overview and put input in the chat box for me.
Yeah, okay.
Mhm. Okay, I saw that. Let me put it on the screen. Other country internet. So because they talk about internet, so the usage or the consumption of internet will be put here. You can say across or among all countries. And so
Okay.
in the overview, because it happened at the same time when they recorded the number. So it's better for you to say while. Because while can use when you want to describe two activity happen at the same time, right?
Mm.
While a country C hit the highest, right here, I will erase internet and we can put like the figure or the highest row or development, something like that. The high development in internet use. Search. Okay. After this practice, we will start to write the whole thing. And I will show you this platform. This one is really user friendly and you can only use your Gmail to get the asset to it. Okay, let's get started. Um, it's called UBAS and you can use your Gmail to get the asset to it. Everything in here is free. You don't have to upgrade anything, okay?
Oh yeah.
And then you can go to practice for skill, pick up writing. In this part, you can pick up writing task 1 and I will pick a paragraph for you to describe. Let's start with this one, European surveys.
Writing.
Okay, and this one is fun. You can actually practice writing here. Can also try to use the dictionary to find the main idea. Even have the logical framework for you to develop idea as well. But I will show you like the fastest way to look at the figure and focus on what you need to describe. Okay, is it too small for you to have a look at the details?
Oh no, I see it clear.
Okay. So in the dictionary, for example, if you want to find a way to paraphrase stress like this, okay, you can add here stress, and you can find things like pressure or tension is the synonym for you. Okay.
Oh,
And another one, family responsibilities. Enter. Okay, and then you can get family duties, family obligation, things like that. Okay. In the introduction, you need to paraphrase the topic, right? Introduce the topic and use the same phrase that we already discussed in the template. And then in the overview, if you see 3 items like this, you need to use your pencil and try to see what is the main trend. Focus on the color. First of all, the purple, I will draw in the purple way. The number is very fluctuated. I would say so because you can see it jumping like this way. Okay. So if you see something up and down frequently, you can say fluctuate. Okay.
Okay.
And then in the yellow bar, I think the same thing happened. So most of the time, these two items fluctuated at the beginning to the rest of it. What about number three, the green one? Is it the same or different? I think it's the same. You can see here, it's still fluctuated. So fluctuate is the keyword that you're going to describe the overview. And then you focus on which one is the highest and which one is the lowest in this part. Okay, so you're going to, I will say in the chat box for you, so you can click to it and start to do the writing. Well, please input your introduction and the overview. I will put a template for you. I play this template here, so you can start to write down. Okay, you can input your full writing in this chat box. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Mm. Can I have 2 minute break? Chờ chị một chút nha.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I send you the
Yes, I saw that.
answer.
Okay, let me see. And I will put the overall here. Illustrate European workplace acceptance trend in the year. Okay. Overall, it clears that illness had the highest rate among other abstinence train because abstain is non-attendant or truancy. So we can change a little bit here. Truancy pattern. Why stress for the lowest? It's already a chart, so you can say that the lowest item or category or something like that, or the lowest reason. The lowest, it's better to say figure among them all. Fame, okay, we will need a conjunction here. In the meantime, family responsibility remains stable throughout many years. Put it together. And I think trends, we can train a little bit here. All right, I will have you with the body one. In body one, we have to divide the category because there are 5 different category represent the reason why the student, or sorry, why the workers or the employees ask for the day off at work in European countries. And you can focus on the 2 items which present the highest figures. Based on the height of the chart, you can see illness and family responsibility present the highest figure, right?
Yeah.
You can compare the figure of that and then the changes of illness and also the changes of family responsibility. So here is you can see from illness, the highest figure represent in 2000 is around like under 50 or 45%, right? And then
Yeah.
it declined. It declined around like 35, that means 10% after 10 years. So the gap is around 10%. It's just a slight decrease, and so it's a slight decrease. I'll say so. Now the next one is family duty. The number is lower, but you don't see a lot of changes here. So it's mostly just a little bit like modest decline and then remain stable during 5 years. Okay. At the beginning, it's recorded around 27 or 28, around that, and then declined in a modest, okay, around something just 2%. Oh, Stay unchanged. Okay. Between illness and family duty, these are like the highest figures from the chart. And the gap between them quite like so far away. So between illness and family duty, you can see here 45% and 27%. So it's almost like twice, right?
Yeah.
It should compare to family duties. So this is my main idea. You can base on this idea to develop your writing. In body number 2, we focus on stress, personal need, and unexpected problems. Unexpected issues or demands. Let's say pressure or anxiety. Now you will do the ranking. These kind of item, stress, personal need, and unexpected. The personal need is the highest one, right? So if you rank it, you could put the personal need above stress, and then unexpected issue. Okay. At the starting point, in 2000, personal needs represent something under 15%. What about unexpected issue? What do you see there in 2000?
Is below 50. 2000. Yeah, is below 10%.
Yes, it's below 10%. And the pressure, what is the figure of the stress?
It's slightly above 5%.
Mhm. Above 5%. So the gap between them around like 5%. So that means like half. That's why it's. Then to the ending point, we can see the difference. With the personal need, you can see a steady increase time after time, and it can reach to over 20%, so around like something 22, 23 after 10 years. But what about unexpected issue? It's experiencing the same thing, but there's a slight degree at the end, but still around like 12 or 13, something like that. So that would be like a minor increase here. With the stress, wow, you can see the difference. It's like really double. It's a double rise, and it could go up to over 10%. So I would say 12% here. And then you got some main idea to start writing now. Okay, please help me to write and finish the body number 1 and 2 for me.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Phi ơi, em cứ tiếp tục viết nha. You can continue to write your write to finish your writing. Can I have a 2 minute break?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Okay, thank you. Patrick, are you almost done?
Yeah, one more word. I'm
Okay.
done.
Okay, I saw that. Let me put in the link here in 2000. Before declining gradually to 40% in 20. Oh, it's not 2025, Patrick. Is it 2010? Oh, no, sorry. Oh, five. Okay, I will add the conjunction here according to the chart so you can have more word.
Uh,
Now, in the overview, you already used in the meantime, so let's change it like during the given, the given period. Family duty have 20%. Okay, let's change had to reported or recorded. That's our better because it's number anyway. Or you can say accounted for following the next 2 years in 2005 and 2010. The percentage remains steadily around 26%. You just say steady because remain can go with adjective.
yeah.
This one is a little confused following because normally they would change like the following 2 years, or you can say the next 2 year. Okay. You can say within the following 2 years, 2005 and 2010, the percentage. Okay, that sounds better. And I'm going to add another conjunction here by looking closely to the illustration. And because you already mentioned 2000 in the body number 1, you can say that at the starting point. And add article here. I forgot, I should say add. The percentage of personal demand rose slightly from 15 to 22 in 2000, while the percentage of unexpected. Okay, so you can see the repetitive of percentage. So you can change to proportion. You know that word, right?
Yeah.
Stay below 10%, then increasing slightly to 13%. Okay. Oh, in sometimes we cover it. Oh, Jesus. In the contrast, this one is S. In the contrast, actually, it's not the contrast. In contrast, anxiety chart. You say anxiety factor rose sharply from above 10%. And then you can add a comparison here, which would from 5 to 12, which is like twice, right?
Yeah.
Which was at twice the initial level. I will have a look at it one more time before I will change this one to portion. Okay. After you finish the writing, you can click to this button so you can get free assessment. Okay, after 30 seconds, you will see your result here. And you can use this button, press to it, and then copy the link, send it to me. All right, this is your final result. You see, with a little adjustment, you can share your result to me in Zello. That's how it works. Okay, you got it?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so that is everything for today. We will continue tomorrow with the speaking and reading section. I hope that you gain something today and you can use that for further practice.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you for your time, Patrick, and see you tomorrow. Have a nice evening.
Yeah, see. Yeah, you too. See you.
Okay, goodbye.
You tomorrow.